everybody, BATMA is 10 years old.
BATMA is absolutely the best and most award-winning TMA in the region.
I'm a big fan of BATMA.
BATMA is the best thing about Buckhead.
I'm Howard Shook, Atlanta City Council representing Buckhead, and I'm proud to be a supporter of BATMA.
BATMA is a nonprofit organization whose entire mission is to get you out of your car. Mobility is a very important part of the equation in Buckhead because we're trying to attract new employers to come to this area, and every employer is looking at traffic when they make that decision. So every one of them, the first question they ask is, well, it's Buckhead, I know there's traffic, so what are you doing about it? Then we'll do things to help educate people, let them know what the options are, to make it easy to find those options. When people find out about our programs, a lot of times they're shocked. They don't know that some of the options are available to them, and they certainly don't know that some of the incentives are out there.
The object of the buck is to relieve traffic, traffic jams. As you know, Atlanta is very congested, so the buck plays a very important role getting people from point A to point B.
It's a 45-mile commute from my house to the office, so I would go crazy if it wasn't for carpooling. Every Friday I log on, I actually get an email reminder to go in and log my commute, and then I put how I got to and from work every day, and it just takes a minute, so it's very simple to do. Well, by logging in with my commute every day, I'm eligible for a gift card award. I was recently named a Clean Air Commuter Champion and got a very nice plaque and some prizes for that. I heart BATMA.
Increasing mobility, the ability to get to where you work, move around when you get there, get to where you live, move around when you get there. Mobility is critical to the economic health and vitality of any district, especially in Buckhead.
BATMA really has been the bridge, facilitating folks coming together, recognizing that Buckhead is an extraordinary place to live, work, and play, and that we need to work together to ensure people are connected throughout the entire district.
Everywhere you look in Buckhead, you see signs of our programs and our achievements. It might look like we all play nice together now, but 10 years ago, that certainly wasn't the case.
When development first started to burst forth in Buckhead, the neighborhoods and the community got together and said, wait a minute, we're growing in crazy ways. We've got to look ahead and look at transportation alternatives.
You can sit in a room and listen to people talk, and you can't necessarily tell who the developer is and who the neighbor is. And 15, 20 years ago, that was absolutely not the case. They were too busy yelling at each other, and now everyone's talking with one another.
And we actually got together and demanded that part of what needed to happen was something like BATMA, exactly like BATMA, and eventually we urged to get the shuttle and get van pools and so forth through BATMA.
And a lot of people worked really hard in both the neighborhoods and the business community to birth BATMA, and it's a great group of people, and there have been a lot of lively and really productive conversations there.
The residential community has really recognized that the development community has helped them in bringing BATMA forth and funding such things as the Buck Shuttle and coming up with transportation alternatives to those that live and work in Buckhead.
Leadership in a group like BATMA that brings together the different factions, the office people, the residential, the retailers, the hotels, everyone works together here, and that leadership is really a key element. It's the foundation of Buckhead's success, in my opinion.
I'm looking forward to it growing and expanding even more so we can get more people out of their cars, onto Buck, onto van pools. BATMA has been the best friend of people that live and work in Buckhead.
And we've got so much more to do. We've developed a lot of plans that are on the books that are going to set the stage for how development occurs in the future, and that's going to go even further towards helping our programs work. BATMA conducted the Piedmont Corridor Study, which identified 50 projects totaling over $200 million of future improvements for the community. In conjunction with the Community Improvement District, we're nearing completion of the rewrite of SPI 9, which is including new cutting-edge mechanisms to encourage the type of development we'd like to see there.
Buckhead is destined to grow, and with that increase in population particularly, we need BATMA very much. and I urge support of BATMA in all its efforts.